You know, I made a video on the way over here. Not safe, kids, not safe. Oh, here. Vyvanse is not a mask. You see, it's a key. It unlocks the executive function that trauma locked away. I still do the work. I just do it clear. Interesting, right? Why do some creators who cosplay as reality surfers, empaths even, alchemists, they want you to stay away from coffee? True story. So the protocol is, take it, track it, don't chase it. You let the nervous system settle, and then you mirror. Intention, sustained, focused. Focused. You don't need a fucking container of people with the same fucking intention. You just need to have focus. So, use the tools of the system. And obviously, I'm under a doctor's care, a psychiatrist. Told them about my gravely disabled encounter. You know, they do what they gotta do. Check in with you, you know, come back in a week, type of shit. I'm all good. I'm clear. So, before I go, there's no woots in this video, no boot, no crazy shit, no fat bastard impersonations. Or is that an impression? See, the minutia, not important. The pattern is what's important. So, we've got a glossary of terms that I need to go over. Because some of these overlap with the terms that these parrots with ticks, these imposters, use to suck you in. Not much dissimilar to a cult. They will use multiple tactics. So, the glossary. Here's the full edition. I say nervous system recalibration. This is in the scientific literature, okay? We have science, and then we have new terms that these fuckers can't use. Because, you know, every vowel sound has a frequency with an intention behind it. This is Aramaic. This is Hebrew. Look it up, people. So, not energy healing. Biological, measurable, traceable. The work of rewriting the amygdala, clearing the fog, and restoring the body's natural signal-to-noise ratio. No whoop, just wiring. Mirror resonance, not twin flame. Two nervous systems reflecting each other's growth. Not destiny, just data. You're not looking for your other half. You're looking for someone who can hold your reflection without flinching. I found that something. It's fucking me. That's right. Gutter integration, not shadow work. The wobble, the dirt, the real. You don't rise above the darkness. No. You walk through it until the mycelium becomes part of your foundation. The mycelial network, not a fucking soul family. Underground, decentralized, connected, no hierarchy, no fucking gurus, no teachers. Just the hum of the amplifier in the basement at 2:14 a.m. Analog, not that digital shit. Beautiful, right? So people, the people you find when you stop looking for approval, when you start looking for resonance, that's your mycelial network. Sometimes they might even show up as your fucking enemy until the truth, or their higher self, slaps them upside the head. And that doesn't work. Well, then there's God. If that doesn't work, there's eternity, I guess. I don't know. I don't pretend to. I don't put God in a box, right? Witness. Not healer. I was talking with somebody about this. I'm a healer. I have the best teacher. Okay. A witness holds space, man. They don't fucking fix. There's not a savior. They just mirror. Simple as that. A witness sees you without needing to change you. Isn't that unconditional love? I think so. Cosplay, not spiritual bypass. Playing at depth without doing the work, it looks like witchery. It looks like magic wands and bullshit. Costumes, catchphrases, even certifications. Without the nervous system to back it up. The Gray Path. The Gray Path. Many have walked it. So many men and women, children, walk the Gray Path. It's not a label, it's a frequency. The wobble between light and dark. Not dogma. Just motion. Just mechanics. Just mechanical force. You don't choose a side. You learn to ride the tension. That is the Gray Path. Favorite. The rat protocol. Not a gimmick at all. It's a signal. When the rat speaks, the box listens. The experiment doesn't define the rat. The rat defines the experiment. B.F. Skinner knew this much. But you wouldn't know that. You just cosplay at behaviors. Or maybe if you do have a degree. It's possible. Anything's possible after 2020, right? You're still uninformed. Intentionally? Or are you just that, well, fill in the blank. Ad-libs are fun. The hand that holds nothing. Not emptiness, no. Capacity. Release isn't loss. It's availability. So you can hold everything, right? You ain't gripping shit. I learned this. You taught me this, witchy bitch. Numero uno. Yeah, see what you did? You created your own worst mirror reflection. Except you're sitting on the side of dark. How long? A moment? Flash? Eternity? Nah, I don't give a shit. It's your choice. It's free will. The biological tunnel. This isn't a shortcut. Or hack. The path through the nervous system. Through it. Not around. You don't bypass the darkness. You go through it. Faster. Because you've been there before. You've been there your whole fucking life. Haven't you? You're still there. Why? Why? Well, you have to be there because you like it. Like I said, a witness is not a savior. My favorite. Vyvanse Protocol. Not a mask, a key, right? Clears the noise so the nervous system can settle. Stimulant? No. Stabilizer. I still do the work, remember? I just do it clear. Even at 3:14 a.m. Or was it 3:10? Nah, I don't know. I think I might just be erratic. You know, the mycelium does its best work after midnight. The algorithm doesn't know what to do, make of my shit. I don't know what to make of it either. That's why it's so fun. The amygdala toggle. Oh, my new favorite toy. Except I don't play with it that much because it's special. You know, you see, that's the difference between me and you. After being an addict my whole fucking life, I have finally learned to not grip, not press the lever, just to fucking feel good. That's a pellet. The jollies are completely different. The jollies is not the amygdala on toggle. So this toggle behind the eyes, in the center. Remember the poem? I think it was one of the first things I uploaded. Seep forth from behind the eyes and onto the gray path. I love it when I make stuff up and then shit happens because the metadata doesn't lie. People lie. People that are in fear and living in their amygdala lie. Their amygdala controls them. So, thank you for the betrayal. That was the catalyst. You see, each betrayal was the catalyst. The catalyst and the work, confronting the fear. One cannot happen without the other. So, a toggle? No, a dial. And I'm learning to turn it up when it's needed and down when not. So, the fight or flight response becomes a tool, not a tyrant. I, finally, in control of the amygdala, which means I control the whole system now, consciously, while you're stuck looping. Because here's the thing, you can't get on my frequency because I'm all frequency. I can shift that crazy stupid shit you talk about, reality surfing. For a moment in time, your nervous system, you've trained it just so much you can grasp a little bit of what to do in the next resonant moment. Now imagine that on speed dial. Yeah. And the empath, the IMPATH, all caps, an acronym. A beautiful acronym. We wrote a theoretical scientific paper explaining everything, all of my crazy ideas, backed in neuroscience. That's the best part. Some of it as recent as 2025. So, an empath, lowercase, it's not an empath. It's not a sympath either. Empathy and sympathy, no. It's the capacity to receive data without being consumed by it. You feel it, you track it, you store it, indexed. You see, empaths don't just store emotion. They don't feel emotion. They store data. And data comes in through the nervous system into the brain in every way. The hive, ooh, not a cult. Not like your shit. No, wait. You promise people that you'll take them out of the cult and help them and then use them up. Traumatize them again. And when they reach out because they thought you cared, you're fucking Judas Iscariot. I don't know you. I'll pray for you. Right? Sound familiar? It didn't happen to me. This was somebody else. So, what is the hive? It's not a cult. It's not a collective either. No, no, no. It's the network of people who've been through the system and survived it. They don't follow. Those are the ones that resonate. Silly goose. The Mirror Protocol. It's not a technique. It's a discipline. You speak, you reflect, you don't defend. The mirror doesn't argue. It just shows. The safe, not a place. It's a state where the lore lives, where the truth is stored, not performed. And the dead hour. It's not a time, it's a frequency, remember? 3 a.m., 2:14 a.m., fuck, doesn't matter. But night time is the right time. Ceiling's best work. That's right. What the floor gave birth to. Because the floor is not failure, remember? It's in the lore somewhere. You didn't read it, did you? When the